This guided walkthrough series for Resident Evil Requiem covers how to complete all challenges, collect all weapons, attachments, and charms. For the best experience, follow this series from the start of Part 1. There will be spoilers in the form of important information, and as usual, useful timestamps can be found in the video description. We left off as Leon in the Raccoon City Center. Before going north to the R.P.D building, we can move a short distance west to find and destroy our 20th Mr. Raccoon. With that taken care of, we can then move up north to R.P.D. After a short cutscene, this is when I took a moment to get some free ammo. As you can see, all my weapons are empty of ammo and need to be reloaded. Instead of doing that, I just purchased the first tier upgrade for each gun's ammo capacity. This automatically reloads them to full without taking any ammo from my inventory. That aside, after arriving at R.P.D, we can obtain the R.P.D perimeter report file, then move through the West office, obtaining the top secret operation file along our way up to the library. There are quite a few objectives to complete here, but we can complete most of them more efficiently after getting past the upcoming Orphanage section. For now, we'll just beeline it to the library, collect the mechanic jack, then destroy our 21st Mr. Raccoon there, hiding behind some books. With that, we can head out the nearby door, drop down, then proceed to the East office. Approaching the East office will trigger a short cutscene, which is then followed by an orphanage section where we play as a clone of Emily. This whole part encapsulates the phrase, "hurry up and wait," though there is at least one section where we can shave a minute or so off of our time. Also, whenever we are hiding from the other girls, as soon as we are prompted to leave our hiding place, it means that it's safe to do so. After leaving our second hiding place and running down the hall, we need to be seen by the other two girls, but also make sure that we leave enough space to escape them and return to our last hiding spot, only for a moment. The part where we can really cut down on time spent hiding is right after collecting the hatch key. When one of the other girls comes crashing through the window near the hatch, we are normally supposed to run back near where we picked up the key and hide behind some boxes until they leave. However, if we are quick and really spam the input to unlock and then open the hatch, we can get down the ladder a fraction of a second before the girl is able to grab us. Doing this will shave a little over a minute off our total game time. There are 3 files to obtain in the latter half of the Orphanage section. The first one is on our way to grabbing the fire poker in the underground chapel/crypt area. We can open up one of these small coffins and obtain the toe tag file. The next 2 files are found after we escape the underground chapel. Within the research lab, we can find the 2 remaining files for this section, those being the Series 60 results and new researcher's notebook. We are then free to proceed to the end of this linear section. Following a short cutscene, we will resume playing as Leon and will need to complete a short chase sequence before doing anything else. Once we've escaped the Tyrant, we can quickly turn around to find the guide pamphlet file. We'll then move back into the west wing of R.P.D. and head towards the S.T.A.R.S office on the 2nd level. There are several files and 1 charm to obtain in the S.T.A.R.S office. Heading into the small isolated room, we can open up the desk drawer and continue interacting with it until the library card file drops down. Next up are the 2 scavenger hunt files in the main office area, along with Barry's to-do list. Lastly, even though we don't have the hint for it yet, we can go into the locker room and open the locked briefcase with the sequence RRR. Inside is the Power Shades charm, which can only be equipped to Requiem. We are also now able to get another file in the library. Up on the 2nd floor, we should now be able to interact with a lone book and open it to find the Rising Rookie Rebecca file. There are just a couple more things to do on the bottom floor. Going through the west office and into the operations room, we can find our 22nd Mr. Raccoon hiding behind some debris. I also spotted the weird tofu guy looking in at me here when I stuck around for a bit, but we don't have time for that now. Instead, we can obtain the record of events file from the nearby chalkboard, then climb up some pallets to reach the hidden locker key near a hanging TV. This key opens up a locker in the west office, which contains the S.T.A.R.S emblem charm. With that, we'll go ahead and escape R.P.D. If you are completing the Letters from 1998 challenge, you can wait to go to the R.P.D parking garage until a bit later, as we will need to return there even if we go now. For everyone else though, we can go collect supplies in the garage, including the cute bear charm and silver finish scope. The reason we will be returning here for the 1998 Letters challenge is that the fourth one is located right near the entrance, but we can't interact with it until we've interacted with the third letter first, which is north of the gun shop. We are now heading towards the gun shop and can find our 23rd Mr. Raccoon up to the right of the entrance, peeking out of a broken window. Going through the gun shop will trigger a short cutscene, and right after, we can turn around to pick up the W870 police shotgun before moving to the next save station and supply box. This next part is just for those completing the 1998 Letters challenge. Everyone else can skip ahead. The third 1998 letter is right next to the save station on top of the dashboard of a broken down car. With that obtained, we can then go back to the entrance of the R.P.D parking garage where the fourth 1998 letter is sitting on the ground near the trunk of another broken down car. And also, if you held off on getting the cute bear charm and silver finish scope, you can go ahead and grab those now. The final 1998 letter is found down the alley to our right as we exit out back from the gun shop. We can then pick up the R.P.D charm just a short distance ahead. And with that, we will return to the supply box and save station. You can pause now before proceeding if you want to complete the upcoming battle without spoilers. I would normally recommend upgrading the durability of the hatchet twice before proceeding, as it allows for parrying multiple attacks in a row from the Tyrant before needing to be repaired. However, on casual difficulty, we can burn through the Tyrant pretty quickly, negating the need for most parrying. Also, this is another section where I'm trying to play things smart, so I can refill all my guns with ammo capacity upgrades. That said, it's probably not super important to do if you have anywhere near the amount of ammo that I have. If all your guns are empty and you want to upgrade their ammo capacity to refill them, you can get back to the previous supply box by going through the basketball court. This will add a significant amount of time to our total playtime, however, so I just decided to continue forward and reload my shotgun as needed. There isn't much to say about heading to the orphanage and proceeding through the section thereafter. I'll have more to say once we reach the depths below the orphanage. Reaching the bottom of a very long rope, we will begin moving through a section that is littered with Plant 43 seedlings. We'll need to defeat all of the seedlings to complete the Not Today Buds challenge. This isn't too difficult as most are along the main path. However, there are a couple that are near the end of side paths, so I'll be showing where those are as well and flashing the map on screen every so often to help with keeping track. That should do it for the challenge, and we now just need to get past a couple more obstacles and face off with a big plant. I decided to use Requiem here, but you could also opt for shotgun or rifle if you prefer. Once the container full of explosives is knocked open, we just need one well-placed shot to finish off Plant 43. We can then proceed to the entrance of Ark. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments section where I will do my best to help. Ark will be fully covered in part 5 of this series. You can find that over on my channel, and if you're new, consider subscribing. You're helping me feed my cat. Her name's Marshmallow. Have a great day. If you're here today, have a great Tuesday, and as always, thanks for watching.